rest. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Hopper. This is Flights of Fandom. And these poor innocent souls have consented to let me run a game. And tonight we are here to bring you a 4-week-long flight into the world of Mass Effect with the return of Desolation Squad. Like I said before, I'm Hopper. I use they, them pronouns, and I can be found in, on, and around the interwebs at Fail Deadly. That is with a 3 instead of an E because I am a bad person. And tonight, let's Zach, who is also producing. So tiny little round of applause for Zach. And why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Absolutely. Guys, I'm Zach, otherwise known as Great Zamino. You've probably seen me on this channel a bunch, whether GMing the Hole in the World or playing a ridiculous beefy character that's meant to take punishment and brain damage, like tonight. So, guys, I'm looking forward to this. Also, I use he, him pronouns, and this is going to be fun. You guys get to meet my big old Krogan boy again.
All right, next up is, I'm not looking at the screen, so one of you go. David, fine, you're gonna make me do GM things.
You have to call it. You have to call it. You're in charge.
Ugh.
Sorry, I didn't make the rules. So, hi everybody. I'm David. He, him. I'm a graphic designer, an illustrator, and a game designer. You can check out all my game stuff over at dbb-8.itch.io. You can also check out my Instagram and Twitter at dbrunelbrutman. And I am new to the Mass Effect game, though obviously not to the channel. And I'm coming in hot with a brand new exciting character who you will meet shortly.
All right. Next up, I'm just going in counterclockwise. Pooja.
Hello, I'm Pooja. You can find me on the internet at Pooja on Twitter and at Poojaberwalkie on Instagram and on Twitch, usually in chat because I don't stream. What's that? I am very excited to be back playing Irina Gaddis, who I absolutely have no memory of. I watched the first hour of Desolation Squad yesterday, so I kind of know. All I know is that she's like middle-aged. Like that's all I took away from that. Oh, and that Blip is a grandma who fucks, but you'll find out more about that shortly.
The single most important fact for the continuity.
You know what? It was a moment. It was a moment in that stream that should live on.
Speaking of which, Marcy.
Hi. It's me, the Agent of Chaos. I'm Marcy, also known as Experimental Madness, fittingly enough. You can find me under that username most places around the internet except on Twitter, where I remain forever the resident cryptid under Marciful. And I'm super psyched to be back playing everybody's favorite Vorcha grandma, Blip. Yeah, I can't wait.
All right. Well, I guess with intros out of the way, I don't know what I'm doing, so we're just going to get started. For those of you that may have seen our previous one-shot Desolation Squad, we had a ragtag group of mercenaries from an alliance of different mercenaries, in fact, who were from the Blood Pack, Blue Sun, and Eclipse gangs, who were sent to take out an information broker who was working with the vigilante known as Archangel. It went real fucked up. And somehow they ended up blackmailing Arya, murdering a bunch of people, and not dying when, Commander Shepard saved Archangel, which was probably good for your health. So we are taking place around a week and a half after the events of the original Desolation Squadron. One-shot shit show, fiasco, whatever. I'm running out of adjectives.
Can they all have had amnesia or something? Because we're not going to remember anything.
Oh, you guys are all shell-shocked. It was a long time ago. I don't give a shit. Figure it out. We make stuff up. I don't care.
Oh, make up our own reality. That'll be good.
Oh, no.
You've just been sitting in an elevator the entire time, staring at the wall, and
No.
it's completely warped your minds.
Worse, you got stuck on an elevator. It's not even moving.
Oh,
You guys
is
thought
that
it was
loading
moving.
screen music playing?
Yeah, the console froze, and you've just been listening to the loading screen music for 2.5 weeks. How you didn't die, I don't know. You probably ate like a random NPC that happened to be in the elevator with you.
It was
Oh, I definitely did.
definitely either a Volus or a Hanar. There's no way.
Yes. All right. So,
Great start.
all right, great start, everybody. This isn't going to be a disaster. So, you have been summoned back to Omega, and you are being given instructions on where you are going to go to next, because you blackmailed yourselves into a job, which is like
Yeah.
bold move. Let's see how that works out for them. So, Blip, Arena, and Nakmor Drac, you find yourselves in a small, dingy back room that so recently held the Patriarch in the bowels of Afterlife, which is a nightclub in the heart of Omega where a certain pirate queen makes her residence. And you have been sitting here waiting for a while when one of the doors gives a slightly shitty sounding hydraulic whoosh and opens up. And David, whomst do they see?
So I think at this stage, you see what you take to be a Quarian enter the room. This is a person in purple armor, decorated with sort of some white zigzag lines on it, and a sort of standard full face shield Quarian helmet, completely obscuring their face.
Nice. And who does your unnamed mysterious Quarian see? I'd like to get some character descriptions as you guys are lounging in this dingy kind of like there's a lot more blood on the ground than there should probably be, but it is Afterlife, so yeah, Zach.
I think Brack being unable to maintain an internal monologue is probably the first one that looks up and says, "Hope you guys brought your antibiotics." And you just you see in everything stock, but I think bedecked with a great deal of kind of very haphazardly painted customizations, courtesy of his Vorcha companion. You see a very large 7-foot toe Krogan soldier, probably almost nearing, like, it would be on the larger side wide as well, so he just kind of looks like he'd block a doorway no matter where you go. There is this kind of previously fresh, now just kind of settling into healing, blossoming scar over his faceplate, running down his cheek. Relatively young for a Krogan, but there is, of course, that sneering battle bravado that is their trademark. And you just hear him crack his knuckles and shake out his wrists, looking expectantly at this visitor.
There's a slight crackle and crunching noise that sounds unhealthy as the door closes behind this Quarian, and I think you hear a slight chittering noise from one of the vents, which I think probably distracts at least one of our other player characters. Whomst would react the most noticeably to what sounds like a pyjack in the vents?
I feel like Blip just sort of like shoots her head up from like the bar that she was like leaning down on. She's got like one half of a cobbled together monocle that has like magnified several times, and she's holding some piece of scrap material. Looks like she was working on it, and there are 6 empty shot glasses in front of her. And she just fully you just are looking into the face of a many-fanged, fully feral Vorcha, elderly female. She's got a smattering of scavenger armors just sort of like cobbled together all over her, whatever she could find. A truly majestic utility belt filled with things that some things look deadly, some things look like they have a purpose, and some things don't look like anything at all. There's like a string of paper clips that she's been collecting currently that are falling out of one particular side pocket. She just like looks up and sniffs a little bit and just goes like right back into her work. It's like, can't get anything done here. Too noisy. Another one. She like tries to wave down the bartender.
And I think reflexively, Brack just kind of tries to lower the arm.
Immediately you see what appears to be like kind of a pretty skinny, slender human man just kind of walk up and just goes, can I another round?
Yes, another round. Yes.
You literally watch this poor boy struggle trying to figure out what the proper like a genuflecting name. What's the word I'm looking for? Not pronoun. It's not pronoun. It's like
the noun
thing,
you call us.
Title.
A title, an honorific, if you will.
Honorific. There we go. Thank you. Words. I do words for a living.
Honorific.
It's fine. An honorific and struggles. Knackmore, do you or Drac, as it were, if you're feeling dirty.
Brack, if you're nasty. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, wait, did this game just take a sharp left? I know it told me.
Krogans can be sexy.
Can confirm. Thank you. Krogans are sexy if you're not a coward.
Learning so much about so many people right now.
Yes, I believe you were addressing me.
Can I get anything for you?
I look at him and I just say, yeah, absolutely a shot of your worst thing, and just keep it coming for my friend over here, just pointing at Blip, and then I just mouth the words, water. and then yeah, just like whatever is gonna just keep her completely wired, or a little bit gunshot, water. And then just kind of,
I truly believe I might be immune to poison because I'm the
You're getting it's all placebo effect. You're just getting absolutely ripped placebo effect. Amazing. You're just drinking antifreeze.
I've definitely drunk antifreeze before.
I hope you're
You or Vorcha?
No, the Vorcha.
Checking.
all right. Yeah, so this little dude scuttles away and the door hisses open and you feel the throbbing music of the nightclub just kind of working its way down, where it's been kind of in the background as this door opens up into the main club. It really hits. All right. And at about that point, before the door can close again, a Asari sachets her way into the room. She's wearing what appears to be a pretty light battle armor outfit, but this is very clearly combat armor designed likely for a biotic. And I need everybody except for Zeta to make a perception check for me, please.
Cool.
I'm also going to, as that person kind of walks in, I'm gonna nod to Arena and say, "You know her?"
Well, I will perceive and let you know. Give me a second.
11.
Should I do this too?
You know who
I feel
this
like
is.
I should not.
You should not.
15.
I can't believe this. I got a 20, not natural.
Ooh.
Oh shit. Well, first 20 of the wait, this isn't happy hour. No, everybody doesn't have to drink, but I'm still gonna.
Oh wait, no, never mind. It's a 22. I'm proficient in perception. I'm just
Oh my god.
Years.
all right.
Shit, bottoms up on that water. So Drac, this person looks very familiar to you, but you're pretty sure you've never seen this Asari before. But she looks a lot like Arya. And definitely a little bit different. She seems to be a little bit stockier, a little bit more muscly. That's the technical term, kids. But her face and her swagger is pure Talok. And she walks over and sits down next to Arena. And who does she see?
Sitting behind, next to, but kind of diminutive. I know. Despite next to Brack is a human woman who is of a indeterminate age, not because she looks super young, but because her face is so weathered and there's so much sun damage that you really can't tell. But you guess she's somewhere in middle aged. She's pretty small yet buff, which is. You get the feeling, though, that it's just out of boredom and not muscle that she actually uses in battle. And who you see with, once again, because of the sun, the weather thing, it's hard to tell what her original skin color was, but she's got black hair, and what's most noticeable is the clothes she's wearing, which are like black pants and a black jacket with yellow lining that makes it very clear that she's one of the Eclipse faction, and the tank top under her jacket is some weird green yellow color. Once again, it's hard to tell. Like, things have seen better days, but she seems to not care.
Interesting. So, this Asari kind of turns and it looks at each of you in turn, and gives a little nod to Zeta before announcing herself. And she looks at all of you and then and says, I am Lascelle. Arya is too busy to deal with you personally right now, but you wanted a job, you have a job. You may have noticed one of your number is not here. There is reasons for that, and I'm not permitted to discuss it at this time. But if you know it's good for you, you'll follow directions and do your job and not talk about any indiscrepancies or oddities that you may have found. And then she kind of looks at Blip pretty directly and says, I know that we haven't always been so kind to your family and friends here, but we are having a bit of a problem that could use blunt force.
What's the job?
So, you're aware of how devastating the plague has been?
We got eyes.
Yeah. Well, we're dealing with a mass depopulation on the lower levels. People are fleeing the area. We've lost such a large number of people and now after, I don't know how much you heard, but while you were busy working for Arya and not for other people, I'm sure, because going against Arya is very bad for your health. My mother, she doesn't like it when people fight her. Yeah, so do you know who Commander Shepard is? The human.
Do we?
Do
That
I
is a
have
history check?
All right, I'll make
All
one.
right.
Guess who's
Cool.
good at that?
Not the person with negative intelligence.
What the hell is going on?
Damn, son.
So
Man, I'm just having fun fucking around with this music, y'all. I have no idea what I'm doing. So,
18.
14.
all right, I'm gonna say after the so we are so for a little bit of scene setting for everybody, this is March of 2185 CE. We are in the Terminus system, so you're way away from Citadel space. You are in the Omega Nebula. But that being said, the news of what happened on the Citadel and the attack by Sovereign and the elevation of a human specter, if nothing else out here, given the prevalence of the Batarian hegemony, means that if nothing else, they're real pissed there's a human specter. They just consider it just another poke in the eyes to them and their ongoing conflict with the expansionism of the humans, young whippersnappers of the galaxy who think they think they're all that in a bag of potato chips.
because we are.
I mean, spoken like a human.
What
And
you want me to speak like?
don't argue with the narrator.
Oh, I thought that was her saying that.
No, that was me.
Well, I'll argue with you too. It's fine.
That's fair. It is that kind of stream. Pretty much anything I do turns into arguing with a narrator. I mean, I am an unreliable narrator, so fair. So you guys know who Commander Shepard is. I think you heard about the effects. Notably, you heard about just how many of your friends and comrades died during the attack on Archangel because a human specter intervened, which even if you wanted to go back to your jobs, your merc companies are really badly decimated, at least here on Omega and in the Omega Nebula. Yeah. There's a big old power gap, and this is what Lascelles is referring to, is the fucking station got largely depopulated of mercs, and so she and then we're gonna slam back into character. Haha, I'm good at this.
Oh, so you mean the human that scrambled on through your systems and totally disrupted all of your operations, completely decimating all of the mercs that you would normally hire? So you mean you're stuck kind of with us, so you don't really have a lot of options?
That's a very succinct way of putting it.
Sounds like we can ask for more money then.
Oh, I got none of what you said, but I did get that part. Yeah, I'm down for that.
I can't tell if that's in character or not.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have watched a little bit of Mass Effect out of character, so I know about Shepard and the Spectre. But no, that's Arena being a dumb.
It's my favorite band on Citadel Station.
My God. All right. There's one joke out of the way. So, yes, the Talon Company, they're moving in and they're becoming a problem. They're expanding, snapping up bits of territory that used to belong to the Blue Suns, but a decent amount that used to belong to Eclipse, and Blood Pact still seems to be holding their own.
Damn right we do.
Don't get so cocky. There's like 5 of you. My mother needs the situation contained. There are a lot of districts with very little control, and we're hearing some disturbing rumors. And she pulls up a hollow tablet, or a fucking tablet with I don't know why I just said hollow tablet.
You're crossing the streams.
I'm crossing the streams. And she pulls up a tablet and displays to you this a map of Omega. So Omega, for those of you that might need a refresher, is a mined out asteroid that was heavy with EZO, that had a lot of EZO or element 0. And as that built out, they built around it, kind of growing out in spines and spirals, and eventually creating this long tail until it's roughly microphone shaped. I don't think that's a disingenuous statement. It's massive. It's often called the kind of the antithesis of the Citadel. In fact, I think the Asari call it like the heart of evil, which is super. Yes, that's like canon. I didn't make that up.
Mega Citadel.
Yeah, like I'm just like, yeah. The Asari call it like the heart of evil. The Krogan call it like Krogan language name for Omega is a place of opportunity. And I think the Turians call it the lawless land or something. It's anyways, moving on. I'm stop nerding out. You guys are heading all the way down the spires, all the way down to the trailing end. This is an area that is relatively new, but because it's so far from the core of Omega, it's the most least in repair.
I have a question. Since the Vorcha tend to live in like the vents and the hidden spaces of Omega, how familiar is Blip with this area of Omega that she's being shown?
I'm willing to say that since you are from Omega, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that you know it. You know of it. You might not know it like the back of your hand. If you want to roll me a history check to see how well
I would
you know
love to. I am getting up there in years. I'm 17 now. Nope, I was about to say my mind doesn't work as well as it used to, but that's a lie. 17.
17. You think you have a great nephew that lives
Nephews.
in it. Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh yeah. You've got
Plural.
several great nephews that live specifically in the area that she is talking about. They've hollowed out an old fan vent. Like every so often somebody turns it on and then they have to rebuild completely, but that only happens like once every 3 months, which is a pretty long time.
Yeah, in Vorcha time.
Yeah, it's like
Nothing. Great place to set up.
Yeah, right. So do you guys have any preparations you would like to make or any questions for her?
What
How
kind of,
much is the job gonna go for?
Now, what's the payout?
10k credits.
What kind of opposition are we expecting here?
Unknown. Talons are not friendly. They're Turian elitists largely, and their leader seems to be involved in some sort of fringe cult. There seems to be a schism forming, but that's all we really know.
So,
There's a 2,000 credit fee for the unknown.
Yeah, is there a 2,000 credit fee for the unknown? Roll me a perception check.
Perception?
Persuasion.
I'm
words.
great at that. I'm not.
Persuasion.
Funny as this may be, my charisma isn't that good.
Yes. With the Vorcha?
11.
Woohoo!
you broke 10.
Better than average.
Yeah. You can try to include that in your invoice if you'd like.
And I think at which point Brack kind of leans down to Blip and just says,
killing weird Turians? We ought to be paying them.
and then kind of looks back up at LaSalle and just says,
Well, what about the walking liability over here?
and I kind of put my thumb at Zeta.
Yes, your newest member of this little party. I don't know why I'm doing a British accent. We're going to pretend I've been doing
I'm
it
here
the whole
for it.
time. Yes, you will find that you are short a squad member. Aurelia was needed elsewhere, and like I said, I can't discuss it. But and she is going to she looks at Zeta and says, can you check to see whether the area is secure, please?
Zeta sort of cocks their head to the side, does a quick scan around the room. How crowded is it?
There are a few people at another table. You get the feeling she's not talking about people.
Okay. then in that case, is there a roll that I need to make to scan the area for, let us say, electronic signatures?
I'm gonna say that that's gonna for you. For you, I didn't read the rules. It's gonna be a perception check.
Okay, I have skill in electronics.
You know what? Let's do that.
Do we,
Again,
do we
didn't
like
read
that?
didn't read the rules, so
Cool.
we like that. I would also accept tech abilities related to hacking or signal jamming.
Okay. I feel like I want to go with electronics because I have like double proficiency in that. Okay, well, we're starting with an 18. And then we're going to go up to 24 and then an additional 5. And yeah, so we're looking at 29.
Holy fuck, dude.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Y'all are like level 4, right? Hot damn.
I don't know.
right.
I got +7 in electronics. Actually, I have plus, it won't even let me put it in on the sheet. I actually have
Numbers don't go that
+9.
high.
I know. This is
Yeah.
5e as a base.
Yes.
You immediately sense the infrared signals of 3 different bugs. One of which is wired into the building, and you're pretty sure is Arya's, based on the IR tag or some, I don't know, some tech jargon.
Yep,
The other
sure.
2,
I mean, I recognize this. I come across them literally everywhere on this station.
literally everywhere. The other one looks like it was a single-use bug that's been dropped and probably isn't working, but it would not hurt to smash it. And the third is stuck underneath the table nearby, and seems to be some sort of listening device.
That is foreign to me. So Zeta cocks their head, does this scan, reaches just wordlessly reaches under the table in between all of your legs and pulls off what I assume has to be like an absolutely minuscule little bead of a bug.
Yeah, we're talking like the size of a round of a pencil eraser.
Yeah. And crushes it in their fingers. Listening device disabled.
Thank you, Zeta. You lot, and she calls to the other people sitting at this other table, and like kind of a Batarian and a couple Turians kind of look over and just kind of like, leave now. And one of them goes to the Batarian goes to start talking, and he's like, no. And she's like, just pulls out a gun and shoots over his head. The report of this slug is pretty loud in this area, and just immediately, you guys know that there are no weapons allowed in Afterlife. You are not supposed to have weapons. And immediately, he's just like, yo, whoa, all right, look, we're leaving. And out the door swooshes open. The thumping, another thumping song from above in Afterlife plays and then closes again. Privacy is so hard to come by. Zeta, would you be so kind as to remove your mask?
Yes, certainly. And Zeta, I think, will actually sit in the booth and flips the helmet up to reveal a single glowing photoreceptor of the head of a Geth. And you see before you that there is a what you casually took to be a Quarian with the helmet on is now very clearly, oh yeah, obviously that was a Geth the whole time, and I really should have been paying closer attention.
Blip is like sitting down, but like tap dancing in the chair.
So where Brack was seeing this, just looking at you removing the faceplate, I think Brack just starts with like, I don't think you're supposed. What the?
You will find that this unit's quite valuable in your upcoming mission, and its presence is non-negotiable.
Thank you, Zeta. As your new companion has just informed you, Zeta will be accompanying you down into the nether regions of Omega to do a little bit of janitorial work. And I should mention that it would be preferable if you did not mention this to anybody outside of our organization. Questions, comments, concerns before you leave?
Will
What
I be
the
allowed to study you? She's just like, you are the coolest machine she's ever seen.
So I know all of their names already. I've been fully briefed.
You've been fully briefed, yeah.
Unit Blip. You may ask this unit questions if you so desire. However, we would advise you against attempting to tamper with this platform in any way. The results could be quite unfortunate for you.
Noted.
You know that to Blip, that's like flirting, right?
This unit does not flirt.
We'll see how Blip feels about that. I did have a question though. Like the last time we went to last thing we went on, I have to ask. Are we gonna be just murdering things, or how do you feel about murder?
This is Omega, survival of the fittest.
Sweet.
There's only one rule. Do you remember the one rule, Arena?
No.
Of course you don't.
I was
Don't
joking.
fuck with Aria.
Oh, well, okay.
Blip leans forward to like Zeta and Brack at the same time. It's like, but we totally did, and we got paid for it. And like leans further back.
This is why Arena is also like, okay.
You get the biggest death side eye from Lacelle. And you hear her make a growl that is distinctly un-Asari like. It is very, she just kind of gives them.
What, you flirting now?
Just go to the coordinates, make sure nothing's amiss, and there will be a contact waiting for you. Zeta has the information. Like I said, there's rumors of something odd going on in the low occupancy districts.
All right.
Can we lay claim to any scrap or electronic materials left down there?
Whatever your little scavenger heart desires.
Good enough.
Anything?
Good enough for me.
Good. Zeta, please come back in one piece. Thank you. And she is going to get up and walk out.
Arena's gonna watch her walk out and then turn to Zeta. So, you babysitting us on this trip? You gonna run back to mommy and grandmommy if we do anything wrong?
This unit perceives that you are making a joke at its expense.
Get used
This
to
unit
it?
does not have a sense of humor.
Oh, buddy. That's gonna be rough. We're kind of a jolly old crew here. I don't know. Yeah. We do stupid shit and laugh about it. You gotta have a sense of humor, buddy.
If you are concerned that we are spying on you during this operation, you need only consider this. Arya is spying on everyone at all times on Omega. This is a non-negotiable situation.
I
Blip
don't
pulls
feel
out
about that, but whatever.
Blip pulls out two googly eyes and sticks them onto Zeta, and then just like pats them on the back. Welcome to the Desolation Squad.
You have affixed some manner of decorative object to this platform.
Yes, all of my electronics have it. It's my signature.
It's actually considered quite an honor among our squad mates.
This is irrelevant to us and will be ignored.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you're a member of the squad. You better get used to it.
We are already
Insane.
used to it.
All right, so
Okay, let's get drunk.
we pan
Blip's already
away
drunk.
into we see a montage of Zeta awkwardly standing there, and these the other three squad members, the Krogan, the Vorcha, and the human, just getting absolutely rat house shit faced.
But I think like even as Blip is drinking, she is like inundating Zeta with surprisingly sharp-witted, even for the amount that she's drinking, questions about how their system works, like how is the hydraulics like on their legs, what's keeping balance, like what's actually keeping the power on all of that time without any charging, like just you are being flooded with very excited questions. And she's got this very tattered notebook that has clearly been just like scrambled together with all manner of like loose paper as she's writing extremely illegibly notes as fast as she can.
Zeta is just answering every question with basically full candor. As far as Zeta is concerned, they have nothing to hide from Blip, and anything you want to ask is completely fair game.
Wait until you meet my guillotine.
Your guillotine. Elaborate, please.
Oh, it's better if I show you, so don't you worry. If you're rolling with us and we're gonna run into a mess of trouble here in the underbelly of Omega, you'll meet them soon enough.
Very well. We will anticipate this meeting.
The drinking continues.
My heart.
Yeah.
My heart. All right. So we fast forward montage to the next day where do you guys meet? Do you meet at Afterlife? Do you meet at the like kind of the shuttle bay or in the markets? What would this crew prefer?
I feel like Blip might know a good meeting spot that could get them where they needed to go, like with some expediency.
Oh,
That's if that's where people wanted to meet.
That's fine.
Do you guys want to get there fast or do you want to get there safe?
I don't know what safe means.
Yeah, Blip does not know what safe
I'm a
means.
freaking Vorcha. I do not know what safe is.
I think Arena is too dumb for safe.
And what was it? Brack does not care one whit what is safe or not. He's gonna survive regardless. So.
You lot. All right. Dope. So
How does Zeta feel about this? Let's ask Zeta. Zeta might have opinions.
This unit has a higher than average sense of self-preservation. However, overall, the preservation of one individual platform is irrelevant.
So
Fast?
excellent. I go down, we got another shield, so that's nice.
the silence is awkward. You hear a Fortune nearby scrabbling with like a tin can or some shit.
You just start hearing Blips like yell at them in a completely, you can't understand this very fast chittering language, but it's equivalent of like she's recognized a great like grand niece over there and is telling them to like get down from that coolant system.
Amazing. So, Blip, you lead the way down through this kind of network of tunnels, through a couple side passages, through a couple of holes that are definitely in bulkheads that probably shouldn't have holes in them. And there's steam starts to rise around you, and you hear more and more pyjacks skittering above you. I think Blip would know that that recently there's been a pyjack infestation that's been growing with fewer and fewer people to keep them down. For those of you that are trying to imagine pyjacks, they're fucking weird. I'm trying to figure out, I don't even know how to properly describe a pyjack. They are large monkey like they're technically quadrupeds, right? Or like, because the tail's like practically another limb.
Whoa,
They're
I just googled them.
Yeah, they're weird, right?
I was hoping they would
Space
be in the
monkeys.
bestiary, but they're not.
They are. There's no picture though.
Here, I can link it in the Twitch.
Yeah, I gotta like, oh yeah, link it in the Twitch. Yeah, so like basically, yeah, they're quadrupeds. They have long tails and large ears, bug eyes, and this kind of hairless. They're very hairless. Like they've kind of got this purplish blue fuzz, and this long snoot. And they will steal anything. They will chew through everything. And they have spread out across the galaxy in recent years. Nobody knows where they came from. Yeah, they're a problem. But as you descend down further and further forwards, you eventually come to an old piece of mining equipment. This appears to be a scoop, a mining scoop that has been attached to an extremely long length of chain that runs along the side of Omega on the exterior. So, you're muted, David.
I don't see what's unsafe about this. Sounds great.
Yeah, you would. All right.
I think like Blip puts on the helmet of her armor and like makes sure making sure it's airtight and getting the oxygen flowing. It's like, all right, who's ready for this?
All right, let's rock.
Yeah, you guys get into this mining scoop. Like this was used to move chunks of rubble and raw ore from one section from the actual asteroid itself to refineries that had been built below. It has not been used properly in generations. So you are going to get into this piece of heavy machinery.
We now understand the previous comments regarding safety or lack thereof. However, it is incumbent on us to assure you that this is primarily unsafe for organics, and we will be fine.
So okay.
Just get in it. I've got this. She's already got her Omni blade out and is ready to like help boost this ancient bucket of bolts.
All right, let me give me an electronics check.
Oh, I'm good at that. I got you. No problems.
Oh God.
This is gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine.
Die.
It's gonna be fine. I rolled a 17.
17.
Nice.
All right. So this, contrary to what you guys are used to, the elevators in this world tend to be very safe. It's like it's mostly manual overrides. It's some dumb Citadel Council stuff. They're like elevators have to be slow, otherwise the Elcor get freaked out. It's a whole thing.
Man, I love the Elcor so much.
So, and for some reason that's just translated across the galaxy as kind of the standard of really fucking slow elevators. This is not that. You immediately begin plummeting downwards at an extremely high velocity that seems to be accelerating. I should choose better music for this. I don't even. What do I do?
Is gonna grab on to Neckmore because I have a feel like her feet are just gonna go whoop.
Oh yeah, there is literally a moment where you see the glee on Blip's face as she's using her Omni tool.
Yeah, glee. That's definitely what it looks like in a Vorcha face.
Maniacal insanity.
What's the difference?
Same hat.
Pictures are the same.
And there is a rattling noise, and this thing plummets downwards, and you are falling at hundreds of meters per second almost immediately. Though falling is really more of an acceleration thing, but let's not get too caught up in the physics of it.
Rena will yell out. Sorry, go ahead. She's gonna be like, Blip, I'm too soft for this.
I need everybody to make me athletics check, strength saving throw, or if you have a better argument as how you're hanging on to this random piece of industrial equipment hurtling through the exterior of a space across the exterior of space.
I have slow fall.
Oh my god.
You have what?
So
I
do
have
you just
slow fall.
You have slow fall.
do you just
Are
like
you sure you want to do that?
I don't know.
You're in space.
I don't know. Well, I mean, we're falling or are we moving? I guess that's the question. Like, are we?
You are moving. You are not
Okay,
technically falling. You are on
So
the
that can't use slow
exterior.
fall anyway, because it has to be. You have to be falling for it.
That would be a great way to immediately. That's like basically separate from the crew as the thing
I
plummets.
rolled a
past you.
9.
How's the volume
shit.
level on this?
I think everything's fine on my side. It's 18 on my die.
Catch me, Nakmor.
9.
I'm looking at a 17.
All right, that's a
You said
9.
athletics, right?
Yeah,
A 9.
Athletics or strength saving throw. Your call.
A
That's the
9.
same
Yeah, I
thing.
grew up in a high grab. Like my thing was I come from a high grab
That's
background.
squishy woman.
Yeah, so the Geth is just like magneted onto this, and Nakmor is just kind of like, I
I
hold
told
on
you
to
I was
things.
holding on to Nakmor.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true. So, so you watch. I would say, it's a. Marcy, what was your total?
A 9.
Yours was a 9. Also a 9. 2 9s. Great.
Nakmor, catch up.
Yeah,
You guys watch as the magnetic, any sort of magnetic boots that Arena had are not enough. As she begins to get yoinked upwards as she loses separation from this scoop. Blip is holding on to the controls, and Arena is holding on to Nakmor. Let me get a dexterity saving throw from Zeta and Drac. Sorry, I keep calling you Nakmor. I'm like,
Oh, what was it?
Nakmor Brack.
It's Brack of Clan Nakmor.
Bracket plan
saving.
Nakmor.
Okay, I'm good at that.
A dex saving throw?
Yeah, I'm gonna be
got
so
it.
fucking excited if I get to
22.
yeet
Oh,
one of you
boy.
into space. All right,
7.
You can all meet my next character.
Fuck.
I think you're about to meet Pooja's next character.
Oh no.
Because Brack is the one that she is hanging on to. So
Yeah.
oh fuck me, right? I am not good with the music. Anyways, so yeah, you guys are Arena, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. You get one last one. You are now basically hanging on to the cable that this thing is accelerating on.
Can I just like whip out an arm and
You can grab one of them.
grab onto one of them?
Oh, you can. Do
Okay.
you want to choose?
Who's closest?
I'll let you choose. Blip was.
Okay. Wait, is everybody going out?
Nope, just Arena.
Oh, okay.
Well, I
So-
was 2 there for a minute.
But if,
Oh,
It's
yeah,
okay,
if you
'cause I
grab
rolled a
Blip.
natural 20.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Cool.
Okay.
Then
So
we're good.
this is going to be so
Amazing.
the way this plays out, beautiful. So Zeta is able to grab Blip just as we see Blip's the gleeful look on your face as you were hanging on with your arms and the acceleration is pulling you downwards, so you're doing like a weird little Superman pose. And Zeta is able to grab onto you before the acceleration rips you out of this space.
I don't even think she's paying attention. She's just punching in the numbers.
And Zeta
amazing.
is just being like so casual about this. Like, you guys have been like, and Zeta has just been like, flashlight head forward, just like one hand like magnetically on the side of this thing, and then just notices you just sort of like whoop whoop and just like just like so
Down goes the
casually.
Vorcha.
Down comes.
I feel like
Desolation.
I just have this image of like these aliens just holding on to like balloons that happen to be people.
I'm thinking about
Basically.
that vine where it's the person with the helium. Are those helium balloons?
Oh my god.
It's too late. We're flying away.
So, Arena, you're able to grab onto the cable that at the very edge, and you are holding on for dear life. It seems like the Mass Effect the field generator, the EZO field, is malfunctioning, which is causing this separation. Because normally you should not be having this issue. Normally you're outside of the majority of the gravity. Omega's not large enough to have its own gravity well. You should just be floating. Instead, you're being launched. So so you're gonna take you take 1 point of damage, which is so lame for all the damage I could be doing, as you're just like
I'm the squishiest one here. That's a lot.
Your shield will eat it.
your shield.
Oh,
No, this actually avoids the shield because this is literally her arms being one of her arms kind of unsocketing a little bit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Blip, I told you I'm too squishy for this.
So Blip, you are now being held down. Give me another quick electronics check to see if you can jury rig this field generator.
Yeah, the arena's gonna wrap her arms and legs around that cable.
No.
Oh shit.
A 7.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
I rolled a 2. I'm sorry, guys.
Is there any assistance that I can offer here? As I'm sort of like holding Blip down and like, you know, head over the shoulder.
Oh, I will absolutely allow you to stick your flashlight head over the shoulder, and then you can make a separate roll to do this, but it is going to be disadvantaged because Blip is actively working on it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it sounds like you have the dumbest modifier in the world for this, so...
Well, we'll see. Electronics.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to be good at that too. I just rolled bad.
Yeah, like, hey, listen, I'm a disadvantage. Who knows what's gonna happen? Oh, okay. Yeah, the lower is 18.
Oh my god. Okay. So
I got
Blip,
+7 electronics.
there's a crackle of sparks and a shower of sparks that goes past your head. I think like a chunk of metal impacts Farina's helmet and just like whizzes away. And then Zeta just reaches over and like with like 2 long little weird Geth fingers just kind of connects 2 circuits using himself or themselves as a connection. And you just watch the electricity crackle through this.
That one.
Oh, I'm still like partially floating. Thanks.
Yeah.
I readjust one of your googly eyes and go back to getting this thing going.
Arena, you're able to kind of drop back down into the scoop as the Mass Effect field stabilizes.
Okay.
So a shockingly short time later, normally this shuttle ride would take like, you know, a solid 20-30 minutes, even going really fast. This took like 5 minutes. You just went from the central Omega to like, I think it's like you just went like a bunch of kilometers in 5 minutes.
Racing.
And there is a screeching, shearing noise as this scoop kind of comes down. It seems almost in a perfectly soft, delicate landing, and then drops another 5 feet and just slams into the ground. Congratulations, you're on one of the lowest levels of Omega.
We're here.
I'm gonna look at Arena and just say, you know, I could take you in a fight, right?
Not if we were on flat land.
And while she's distracted, I pull her arm back into socket.
Well done.
Beautiful. You don't even need to roll for that. That's beautiful. All right.
I love it.
Let's see.
Blip pats the arm, being like, now think of it. That arm can never be dislocated again. Oh, wait, you're human. Doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about your arm.
It's okay.
Andrew biology.
Does anybody have alcohol? I need alcohol.
I too wish to express condolences for all of your biology.
But I could do some real fun stuff with it. I bet you can't.
If you would care to elaborate, this unit is listening.
Just hang out and keep watching, buddy.
We need to clip that at some point.
Oh my god.
Oh my, David, the deadpan face is killing me. It's
I
so
know.
good. It's so good.
It's not glad I'm playing a character that's allowed to have emotions.
So you guys look around. You are in what appears to be a largely abandoned refinery. There are a number of scoops similar to this that you just took down that have been since disabled. Their cables are long gone, either damaged beyond repair or scrapped or stolen. And you can see that there are several catwalks overhead, as well as there looks to be a bunch of barrels down here, kind of as if somebody had piled these barrels into this scoop and had kind of just rolled them out right over here.
Blip immediately just starts scrounging around, like darting from corner to corner, going into the barrels. They did say that anything we found down here was ours. Anything we found down here. Blip was very specific to be vague.
Oh my god.
Can
I'm gonna take everything.
So I don't know what the Mass Effect version of like looking for biotic objects is. There's no Arcana check, obviously, but can I like look around look for biotic looking shit, since that's my jam?
I think, you don't see any signs of like EZO or implants or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can. You do know that this was an EZO refinery. This was a place where they would mine and harvest it. Which you can roll me a check. Roll me a knowledge check, which I think is just intelligence or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
5th edition is weird.
Fine. It's fine. Ooh, that's a 5.
EZO's bad when you inhale it.
Like helium bad?
Yeah, exactly like helium. No, it's bad.
No,
why
that's me
exactly?
asking as a non-Mass Effect person.
Oh yeah. It as in gives you biotic powers and or cancer. Bad.
Oh, okay.
And or both.
And
I
or,
already
or
have
probably both.
one of them.
Yeah, you're set already.
Can I check our immediate surroundings for fun scrap?
Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
I get advantage on those.
Drac, what are you doing?
Drac.
Jesus.
It's all good. I'm gonna take. I am gonna unstick the magnetically attached M23 katana off of my back, and just load it and begin kind of performing Overwatch for Blip.
I've got a 19.
19. All right. So you actually find some interesting scrap. You find what appears to be old Omnigel canisters, which, while not full, are actually made out of actually have palladium in the seals, which a lot of people don't know about. So you can add some old Omnigel canisters to your thing, and I'll figure out what that's worth later because I'm just making it up.
Yeah, I think at that point in time, now that we're on the level, she's gonna take the canisters and tap a few things on her Omniblade, and her drone companion, from all of the scrap around her utility belt. So this is me writing notes at the same time as I'm talking. A terrible idea. Sort of springs forward and wraps around seemingly nothing for like this swirl of metal and electronics and some wiring, and one saucer wobbly head on this humanoid abomination, with a badly drawn emoji smiley face with faded marker, is guillotined Blip's drone companion, and she swaps out 2 of these like busted old canisters that are like used as like the biceps of this drone, and she attaches the old Omnigel canisters in its place, and then she just pats him on the head. This is guillotine. You should be friends.
I mean, I think I could tell this pretty much instantaneously. Does this thing have like a VI?
No, it has an AI.
Oh shit.
It's literally a feature of the drone jockey, which is what I am.
Okay. Yeah, Zeta cocks its head and looks at Guillotine. Most interesting. Pleased to make your acquaintance. We are a fellow artificial life form.
Guillotine goes over and gently head bonks you. Guillotine can't talk.
This one is unconventional in its construction.
It's petting you with many metal scrap fingers.
That's so weird.
And then it just sort of pats you on the head in sort of like a similar motion that Blip did to it, and then just sort of takes up position with the rest of us.
Yeah, and my flashlight head just sort of quietly follows the arc of it floating back to you.
As I kind of walk past Zeta, I'm just gonna say,
All right, time to get rolling. Keep your head on a swivel.
and just keeps walking.
I love the laugh.
Arena will pull out her M4 shuriken and follow. That for Brad.
Yeah. All right.
What?
Go
Let me
ahead.
ask Hopper intel. Like, what intel do I have about this area? I guess probably LaSalle, right?
Yeah. Lyselle is your direct handler, as it were. Arya likes to keep a buffer between her and most things.
Sure.
You know that this whole area is most of the industry down here is most of the industrial equipment and like the actual like architecture is from the era when Omega really was producing Ezo. It has long since been mined out. That forms the bulk. The asteroid is now hollow, forming the bulk of Omega proper. So this area is basically home to lots of Vorcha. It was Blue Sun territory for a long time, which and they had pushed the Vorcha out largely, but historically this is a Vorcha area. But they got hammered by the plague. The Blue Suns especially got really badly hammered by the plague, and recently the group that she mentioned, the Talons, are the Talon Company is a mercenary group, but they're like weirdly insular. They seem to be largely Turians, almost exclusively, in fact, and they are more standoffish. They've been around for a long time, but they're weird. They have a weird rep as being like they're cheap, they're easy, they get jobs done, but they have like weird hazing rituals.
Interesting.
And not like the fun ones like Eclipse, which is like murder a random person, or Blue Sun, which is like, go and kill this target and then you're good to go, or Blood Pact, which is usually just like being set on fire.
Good times.
It sounds weird. So the other thing you turn, I think that catches your eye, besides these old Omnigel, the sad day for the galaxy when they started putting in those security updates. Blip is
Blip
just
kind of likes the fun games that she has to play in order to hack into things, though. That's what they feel like to her anyway. Sometimes it feels like she's just matching one node to another, see if they line up so she can unlock this chest.
Sometimes the code just seems like it's cascading, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm done. All those
None of us are.
no. All those barrels seem to have the logo of the Exogeny Corporation on them, and notably, all of them are empty. They seem to have been emptied into something else down here. This space is large, but kind of echoing. Yeah, you would probably need to move out if you want to get a better idea of what's going on here, or you can look around more.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think, like I said, Brack is keeping Overwatch, so I'm gonna look for signs of passage, signs of people in particular. Let's see.
Cool.
What should I roll? What should I roll for that?
What do you think you should roll?
Either investigation or perception or survival.
I would take investigation or survival since you're deliberately looking.
Yeah, I think in this case it's like tracks or
Are you
something.
are you gonna share with Arena what you're doing?
Yeah, I will.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I'll kind of like I think what you'll do is you'll kind of see those weird Krogan eye holes in the mask that are all light, just kind of looking at you, and then you just kind of watch them as I follow and kind of point with one of my 3 fingers around the area looking for tracks.
I would also like to do that because Arena is good at survival.
Would you like to either do it independently or would you like to assist?
I think she should do it independently.
Well, that's a 17 plus 6.
Good,
Nice.
because
Oh yeah.
I got a
Oh, yeah.
total of 6.
Wow.
Arena's dumb, but she wise.
Yeah. So yeah, you watch.
We're the
that more.
opposites.
You watch Brack kind of get his head stuck in between two of these vats on the side of these old rusted
Oh,
vats.
no.
And just kind of like as he's following a set of tracks, and you see that there's actually like a mummified pyjak that also got stuck here, and so you have a moment of solidarity with this little dead space monkey. And
Blip helps Knackmore get his head back
somebody get
through the bars.
somebody get
I think Arena's gonna go on the other side and like put her boots against Naxmore's shoulders and like push.
So
Thank you very much.
I think
Zeta
you,
observes.
yeah, in the light of Zeta's flashlight head, and
Zeta,
like,
it occurs to me you probably can electronically speak to Guillotine in a way that Blip can't.
Oh yeah, I was gonna start pulling that out
Oh
in
shit.
a little bit.
Oh, sorry to rain on your parade.
Go. Yeah, I didn't want to.
We have a great chorus of robots.
Yeah.
oh my god. We'll find out whether if you are you gonna voice Guillotine or am I? Oh,
I can also do it if you want me to.
you should. I'm kind of
I
dying to
vote
hear what you think.
Hopper. I vote Hopper.
Yeah.
Either way, so Arena, what you find in this area is it looks like a rather large group of people moved through here. You see Turian boot prints with their distinctive soles, as well as a number of could be human, could be Batarian, you're not sure, and generally just Vorcha all over the place. But the most recent group was definitely those Turians.
Okay. I share that with the class.
Well, at least we're on the right track.
Yeah. Should we keep following the trail?
Yeah. So you guys follow the trail for a little bit, and it leads you out of the refinery, out into a large open area. This area is about 120 feet long, about 40 feet wide. This seemed to be some sort of kind of like they kind of turned an old warehouse into a green space. There's flickering, cracked lighting overhead, casting like kind of. Do you guys know the sulfur lamp color? Kind of casting that light down with some greenery that's kind of looking a little the worse for wear, and a couple like pools of water that clearly should have filters but have not been running for a while. After that, the floor is no longer dirty enough to easily be able to track these figures through these tracks through the station, but you do have a good idea of where they went, and pretty shortly after that, you hear a slight scuffling noise from one side, and you see what appears to be a child. You think it's Batarian child run and kind of glancing back over its shoulder at you and close the door and run inside and close the door.
What kind of like electronic signals can I pick up here?
Interesting question. Roll me a perception check. I'm gonna have you roll perception on this one.
Yeah.
As you're scanning.
All right, flat 2 perception, so we're just looking at an 11.
Pretty standard stuff. You're getting exonet broadcast, some basic maintenance channels between different electronic networks, and like other than that, nothing really unusual.
Yeah, so just the normal stuff that you would hear kind of anywhere in Omega.
Yeah, there's like if you're checking like radio frequencies, there's some comm channels, some of them encrypted, some of them not. But other than that, it's really hard to say. What are you guys doing?
Has the child disappeared completely from?
Closed the door, ran
right?
"Rah!" and ran away and closed the door.
But we saw which door it went through. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we want to go where the child went, or do we not care?
Well, we can ask if they saw anyone.
I mean, who here's the least scary?
Excuse me.
I've got kids. I can do this.
All right, Blip, you and me, let's go.
All right.
We knock on the door.
Yeah, you knock and you wait a second and you hear and you just hear the comm kind of crackles and you just hear, "What do you want? We already paid."
I feel like Blip exchanges a glance with Arena. It's like, we're not here for payment.
Not from you. I just
Information.
Yeah. UK kid? Are you a kid?
This does not sound like a kid.
Oh. We, just saw a kid run and we're worried about it.
All right. Yeah, so the voice comes back on. Sorry, I realized that thing was looping for a really long time. Let's switch it up a little bit. Yeah, so this voice comes back over this crackly little speaker, and you kind of get the feeling that this is an adult Batarian. And look, information about what?
Did you see any Turians come through here recently? Which way they go?
Yep, and I'm sure as hell not talking to you. And hangs up.
Will you talk to me?
You get no response.
It's worth a try.
You do remember that that you were informed that the Talons had moved in, and you know that a big part of territory is shaking people down for protection money.
Mm-hmm.
So it is likely that they do not want to upset. Being mercenary backgrounds, I don't think. Yeah, you guys just know that they do not want to upset the people who can make their lives hell.
Well, we're in the right spot.
Yep. All right, let's keep going, I guess.
So you guys keep going. Let me get some perception checks for you first.
Cool, I do that. I want to do that.
All right, I'm gonna switch up this.
19 plus some shit. Hold on, let me go find my stats.
19.
19 plus 4.
Let me see.
18.
19 plus 4, that was a 23.
23, yeah.
19
Wisdom is the only stat she has.
19 plus 3, 22.
Wow, guys, holy shit.
We
All
see
right.
all.
You see everything. Your eyes are
Don't
open. The
understand
galaxy
any
spills
of it.
out.
We're getting all the good rolls out now.
No,
So
you see,
later in the game.
she can see shit, but she won't understand what she's seeing.
Well, that sure as hell does it.
This
Yeah,
tracks.
you guys. So as
That's
you guys
kind
walk
of a
through
Zen
this,
cone.
she can see everything, but
She sees everything but understands nothing.
Wow, that's deep.
And the inverse is she understands everything but sees
Fucking-
nothing,
Think about that
which is
one.
also
With your brain.
If one does
Mind
not
brain.
if one does not feel the elevator descend, are you really moving?
Whoa,
so two
man.
things happen. No, you're not, because it's Mass Effect. You're stuck into the elevator forever. The elevator is hell and heaven simultaneously.
Purgatory.
So
Oh,
two
great
things
elevator.
happen at the same exact time. You
Oh,
guys
boy.
notice as you're walking through this repurposed warehouse space that slick on top of the water is it definitely hasn't been filtered in a while, but there are what appears to be several bodies in the water. And the second thing you notice is that 3 Turians step out, walk down the hallway, and immediately raise their guns. You hear a harsh, barking, flanged voice just go, "Hey, you! Hands up now, or we fire!" And they don't give you time to put your hands up because they're bad people.
Well,
And
it's okay. We had guns out already too.
yeah,
You just hear a very exasperated no from Blip anyway.
But the next thing that happens is you hear the beep 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 of a grenade coming your way, and I think that's where we're gonna take our break before we find out whether or not you get blown the fuck up, and that is where we are picking back up. So if I could get initiative from everybody,
Oh boy.
you know what? You know, it'd be cool too. Some music.
Oh
That's
yeah.
right, kids. Oh yeah, music.
Kidoki. Not great, but it doesn't. I'd get the bad rolls out for initiative.
Get the bad rolls out.
Get them out of here.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, screw you guys. Somebody liked my shepherd joke. See, one person on the Twitch.
Oh,
And that's all it takes to encourage them in perpetuity.
Bill doesn't count.
You chat.
He
Bill's a
might as
real
well be on the
person.
stream.
Hey, Bill counts. Bill
Bill's
counts.
a real person.
Bill's enabling you.
True. Doesn't make it less valid. All right. So let me get those initiative rolls, please. What was 20 to 25?
High rollers here.
15 to 20. I guess you guys did get all your good rolls out of the way earlier.
17.
Arena 17. Excellent. 10 to 15.
Oh, you know what? I just realized I forgot to roll for my drone.
14 for Brack.
Damn, David. I see you still being quiet down there.
Yep. We're
All
looking
right.
at a 6.
7.
Nice. All right.
But for my drone, it is. Drone rolled a 21.
Nice.
I have
All right.
records from last time. Guillotine was first at 22.
That's right.
Damn. All right. Guillotine.
I rolled high on the dice.
So out of the 5 of you, the junk drone is going first with its wobbly pie face emoji marker slapped on. You're Guillotine will be going first. So there is the beep 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 of a fragmentation grenade coming towards you. You can see 3 figures with more coming down the hallway. They're firing. I do want no, Guillotine can just go.
Guillotine will in fact have the first kick since they're going first, and Guillotine will try to lob the frag grenade back at the people that are immediately like close to us. Can you just do a quick favor for me and my inability to spatially see
well, that's
anything?
because I didn't describe it because I'm a bad GM.
Well, what I specifically want to know is it a narrow tunnel?
Yes. So this is a hallway that is intersect. You guys are in a large warehouse area that has been repurposed into a green space. These Turian soldiers who appear to be wearing combat armor, which has like kind of this red pattern across the helmets and chests, are coming down a long narrow corridor. You can see 3 of them right now. You see more of them behind, responding to the sound of these rifles.
Yeah, let's lob the grenade back at them. Guillotine is going to play hacky sack with it and
Amazing.
just get it back over them and hopefully try to, kind of shut them in.
Okay, excellent. You know what? Let's make a
How do you want me to roll for this one?
I want you to make me a dexterity saving
Okay.
throw
For my drone.
for your drone. I'll allow this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it has a functional, it's like a companion. So
Oh,
it has
yeah.
stats. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's not rules for throwing grenades back at people, so I'm just figuring out how to do
no,
that.
that I don't know, but
So dexterity
it
saving
shares
throw
my
to
saving throws. So no, okay, it's just gonna be a standard with its proficient. It's 14.
14. I think you're able to get to the frag grenade. I'm gonna need you. I need to get. So guillotines. Just let's get a description of guillotine for the
Yeah.
audience.
Guillotine, once again, is a collection of scrap with a very lopsided, hovering cylindrical head with a very faded marker emoji smiley face front and center of it. It's an assault drone. It does have weapons underneath all of this like humanoid scrap, almost as if a lot of the scrap is just there to give it personality, but the weapons are still functional behind it. And
Love
it's
it.
hovering. It kind of looks like the Imperial probe droids a little bit, if I might cross the streams even further.
It is May the 4th.
It's got little spindly legs.
Amazing. All right. Okay.
I know
I'm
that's not what they look like in canon. I don't care.
Don't. You're also a Vorcha grandma. Like,
I decorated my own assault drone.
yeah, as one does. You bedazzled an assault drone. Gave him a little bit of personality. All right, so 14 dexterity save. I'm gonna say that guillotine is able to scuttle swoop
Swoop the leg.
over, and then you can make me a because it's guillotine. Make me a improvised dexterity check. So make me a straight up dexterity attack.
Okay.
No
Okay, so
proficiency.
an attack.
Yes.
Okay, I have a specific one for that. Would you say this counts as a ranged attack or
Yes,
a?
yes,
Okay,
it does.
cool. I have different stats for that because drones have weird things going on. Well, now we're talking. Math is hard. 21.
Ooh.
I rolled a 17 on the dice, and ranged weapon is a +4.
Shit. What color me having to look up what the fuck a
Ha-ha!
grenade does?
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah. I have a lot of grenades myself.
That's
So
not
I
honest.
went and I tried my best. A frag grenade, what kind is it?
It's a regular frag grenade.
There's different rarities.
A common, whatever the most common is.
Gonna be 1d12 of damage.
1d12. Ooh.
Nice.
Dex save or no?
It just on a target area within 10 meters, each creature within 4 meters of the target must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes piercing damage or half as much damage on a successful one, and the mark of the grenade determines its save DC, damage, and credits.
Okay.
You said the most common, which is Mark 1,
Mm-hmm.
so the save is an 11.
All right, so all three of them are going to save. So roll the half damage as you watch this.
D12. Do you know how
wild-
I've never rolled a D12
good.
in
It's-
any game?
I'm so proud of you. It's gonna feel so good, honestly.
When I
Wow,
do mention
signs that
eventually,
Marcy doesn't play enough tanks.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's almost like I play the snarky bastard. There's nothing I add to that, so just a 5.
okay, 5. And then halved is going to be 3. All right, so yeah, you see all three of these Turians just kind of take half cover, kind of shielding their faces, and like the blips as their shielding absorbs most of this. All right, so they all take 3 points of shield damage, and so is that guillotine's full turn?
That's all that they can do.
All right,
But then you just hear from behind, good boy, guillotine.
you just hear one of them go, "What the fuck?" And and Arena, you are up.
Okay, before I go, what is the distance between me and the 3 jerk faces?
It is about 60 feet.
Why is everything in this game in meters? What is that in meters?
Yeah.
20 meters.
Let me double check.
Ooh,
roughly.
Okay.
Mass Effect is meters because they're not savages in the future.
Yeah, because yes, please, rest of the world, please forgive us with our shitty imperial metric systems. Or non-metric systems.
Well, first of all, as my bonus action, I would like to create my biotic barrier.
Hell yeah.
And after that, I would like to... Ooh, I'm debating whether I want to... I do so much delicious damage. Okay, I'm going to...
Well, that's a weird way to put that, but sure.
I'm sorry, did you not hear Arena ask if she could just murder people? She's Eclipse.
Oh my god, why are you all the way that you are?
Okay, well, she is going to make a ranged... She's going to do her dark channel, which will... so what this does is I have to make a ranged spell attack, or, well, ranged biotic attack, whatever. On a hit, I plague the target with a persistent damaging biotic field. The creature is primed, which is mostly the key to my other players, and takes 1d6 necrotic damage immediately, and the 1d6 necrotic damage is at the start of my turn as long as I keep the spell up. And then if I die, it transfers.
Love it. Love it.
All right, so I'm going to make a spell attack. All right. Ooh, nice. Dirty 20.
Oh, that hits for sure.
I mean, given that I don't know who I'm looking at, just pick one.
Yeah. We're gonna choose the first of the three.
All right, they take 2 necrotic damage now, and now they are surrounded by this black biotic field, and they are primed.
All right,
I'm gonna look up what priming damage is in case somebody does it.
Yeah, hell yeah, thank you. Yeah, you see the static crackle as their kinetic barriers fail, as the biotic field shimmers over and warps around, crushing inwards. You see a persistent violet shimmer across the armor of this Turian soldier. All right, it is their turn.
As my movement, I would like to go and stand behind Brack.
Yep, that tracks.
That's a whole mood.
She's
all right.
5'1". She's little.
I am going to.
For some reason, I'm just imagining this happening in like chibi animation, like.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's a mood. All right, so Brack, what is your armor class?
17.
All right, so this you receive a burst of fire as this one of these Talon company mercs shoots at you with an M8 Avenger. You hear the whine of a thermal clip, and several bullets blast past you. And you are going to take I own dice 7 points of piercing damage. The other bullets from the burst just kind of scream past you well above our Arena's head. You see the other two aiming. That's really rough. It's a couple really rough fires. One of them, and all of them miss well above your head. It seems like they were aiming above you.
Above me? Okay.
You can see three more mercs coming down the hallway. All right, next up is Brack.
Okay. I think at one point, just seeing this, like the grenade almost hit us and then get thrown back at them, you just hear Brack say, "Now that's not what you call a proper introduction. The first thing you do," and I begin sprinting at my full movement speed. The hydraulics in my leg armor begin kicking in, and I am going to move and Havoc strike forward a full 18 meters, and then hit them with a 2-meter radius thunder step damage, basically.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
that hits all of them.
Yeah. And you just, as I move in, I just say, "First you make the introduction." Boom! Slam in, do the thunder damage. I need everybody to make DC 8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength modifier. Our proficiency is just still 2, right?
2.
Yeah.
Okay. So I need everybody to make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Strength saving
Dexterity
throw.
saving throw, pardon me.
Dexterity saving throw.
I like that better.
That is 2 failures, 1 success.
Okay. The 2 failures are going to take 2d8 thunder damage.
Fuck me.
Yeah, and half of for the success. So
right.
the failure takes 5. The other ones take a full 10.
All right.
And then I just I say, I am Brack, and this is my shotgun. And as a bonus action, I am going to use my gladiator ability to give myself advantage on weapon attack rolls until the end of the current turn. But the big thing is I get 5 temporary hit points.
Okay. God damn. Yeah, so you just hear one of them goes down hard, like kind of clutching at the side of his helmet, and like hits the floor, hits his ass. Avenger in one hand, clearly extraordinarily injured, and just goes, "They've got a Krogan." And all right, wow, that was a lot. And that, yeah, wow, okay, cool. Yeah, they all look super fucked up. The one that let's see, the one that saved was the one with the warp on it, so he takes half of 10, right? That's 5.
Yep.
Still looks super fucked up. All right, that will put us at Blip.
Heyo, how many people are now sort of in my line of sight?
Brack has just engaged 3. You can see 3 further away. About those ones are about 45 meters out.
Okay, so the 3 that are engaged with Brack would be more in range for what I can do here. So pulling out the Omni Blade, blip, tippity tap, and this weird buzzing sound starts emanating from one of the pockets on her utility belt, and a cloud of VI controlled machines, little nanites, start and swarm. I have one advancement that I can take as a level 4 engineer, so this is a plague invasion.
Oh shit.
What?
Essentially all that means is that I target 3 people instead of 2.
Does it detonate?
Well, it does do quite a number of things. A target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 1d8 psychic and has disadvantage on attack rolls until the power ends. A creature affected by the swarm can use its action to make a Constitution check against your power save DC, and a success, it breaks free of the swarm. So essentially, at every one of their turns, they can try to break free of the swarm.
Okay. All right. You've got one that's you've got 3 of them available to hit.
Well, get them.
Get
them, boys!
All of them?
Well, they have to roll. They have to
Okay.
roll a con check, a con saving throw. Sorry.
It's everybody in the area?
Well, it's my choosing, so 3 people, and they're the ones that are in range because it can't go beyond 20 meters.
One failure, 2 successes.
Okay. The one guy I think is fine. It doesn't say anything about taking half damage. But the one that failed. Well, tell me, what did they roll specifically?
That was the one that failed rolled a 4.
Yep.
The 2 that I was pretty sure were successes had 18 and 19 on the dice, respectively.
They got him.
That's why I didn't even check. I was like, I know that sucks, and I know those are good.
Doesn't matter, baby. The one that failed is going to be taking the full damage of 8.
Ooh,
And is going to have disadvantage on all attack rolls.
yeah, it's hard to have advantage, or it's hard to roll attacks when you're dead. What does this look like?
Goodbye.
Oh, how does that look?
It is nasty. I'm pretty sure they're like consuming him.
Yeah, I think it's like incendiary nanites.
Yeah, they're just this little tiny VI controlled machine swarm. Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, just boring into like the shields have crackled down, boring into the metal and just eating their way into him.
Yep.
Yeah, you just see this Turian kind of thrashing around Drac and just kind of throws himself back up against the wall and then just begins spasming and drops.
It's one tech point.
All right. That was Blip. Zeta.
Was it the same one that I had?
That was not. The one that you have primed is still alive.
Okay.
So what are we looking at here? We have which one of the two remaining looks more vulnerable, injured? What happened?
One of them has taken more damage and is not primed. One of them has taken less damage and is primed.
Okay. I did not read enough of the system to know what primed means, so
There.
You have to like hit him with something that detonates specifically.
Yeah, they'll do extra damage.
So I'm gonna stay away from that boy, and I will go for the one who has taken more damage.
All right.
So I think Zeta's goal is to knock one of these guys out, and this is seeming like a more promising target. So Zeta is going to just sort of run forward, basically directly at the more injured one. And I have an Omni Taser, which I'm going to sort of whip out of my hand. We see, this sort of like Omni tool holographics around the hand. And how far away am I from this?
You are 20 meters away.
Okay.
From this. So you're running right up next to Brack.
Cool.
And my brain is so convinced that it is Drac. Dear God.
Who's to say it's not? Why not?
So I am going to, I think, use...
On your official blood pack ID, it says Drac, but it was a misspelling.
This gets me into all the bars. This is great.
That only increases my movement by 2. Okay, so I have to dash here. So,
Okay, so you're dashing.
I'm going to use my bonus action to dash, and I am going to dash up and place my Omni hologrammed hand just straight onto this guy's armor and send a big jolt of electricity through.
Love it.
Poor Turian.
All right. What do they have to roll? Are you doing damage?
So this is a 1d4 attack. Do I have advantage on this? Can I trigger sneak attack is what I'm asking.
You just ran up and bitch slapped him in the face with a taser.
I
So,
did.
Probably
However,
not.
Man,
What's your argument?
He is engaged. Would I be engaged?
Does
with
it
him?
trigger? Does it trigger for being engaged with somebody else?
Oh, if there's another enemy within.
Oh,
2
yeah,
meters,
yeah.
That also.
Brack
that
is
also
right
lets me
there.
pop it
Brack
off.
just ran up and was like, "Boom,
Right.
baby."
Okay.
I'm
I wasn't
I'm
sure.
a Krogan.
I wasn't sure if it was Brack or if it was Nanite Swarm. Cool. All right. So I am going to start out with 1d4, and then I get a d6 from a sneak attack.
Dear God.
And let me actually roll the attack. That would be helpful. Okay. So to hit 13.
13. Let me double check that, but I do believe
I do
That-
declare.
I do declare that 13 will go ahead and hit.
Heck yeah. Well, I did the most damage I could possibly do, which is 10.
Oh yeah, this you just watched this, but again, spasming bodies is the name of the game today, as this dude just gets racked by lightning as you watch your little
Now-
Geth friends.
If this guy is going down, I'm specifically trying to electrocute him to do non-lethal knockout damage.
Absolutely, I will totally allow it. You can you can you can choose to do that, especially since it's like a taser, right?
Yes, it is a specifically Omni Taser.
All right, that one is unconscious.
Cool.
All right. Anything else, Seda?
Target neutralized.
Love it. Guillotine.
Oh shit, we're back with my boy. Okay, hang on one second. I gotta pull up. I'm like fielding multiple things that I have on here.
Yeah. Paying Mass Effect spellcasters is tricky.
Yeah. Okay, my assault boy. He is going to fire his pulse cannon. I don't know if that it doesn't trigger any detonation for the prime target, I don't think.
I'll try, but I don't think
you
so.
You could move closer and shoot at the ones that are coming down the hall if you'd like.
Yeah, Guillotine can do that. Blip is not moving right now. So Guillotine is gonna hover his little way past the obstruction of the Krogrin. Excuse me. And sort of try to bottleneck the incoming people and fire a pulse cannon.
All right. So
here goes. I'm rolling to hit.
There's 3 more coming down the way, leading kind of a triangle.
Yeah, it can only hit one target at a time.
You going through left, right, or middle?
We'll go for middle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is going to be a 19 to hit.
All right. Oh, where are you? 19 to hit. Yep. 19 hits.
Awesome. Here comes its radiant damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Holy drone.
Holy drone, guillotine. Okay, it's also gonna get my moths because it's my little companion buddy. Math is difficult for me as a person. And my dex on top of that, which is 1, 2, 3. That is going to be. Sorry, math again. 12 points of damage.
Damn. All right. You watch as so the shields holds as you blast this leading Turian with a you said it's a pulse?
It's a pulse cannon.
Yeah, so you just see like the kind of like the blue white light and just a rapid fire. It's just and as it crackles and sparks across the kinetic shields, which seem to flicker for a second and then reestablish themselves.
And just for the record, I don't know if Guillotine was a different drone in our one shot. Retcon it. It's this one now. I lost my character sheet.
It was like, I don't know, 9 months ago, and I was drunk for that whole thing. I don't know about y'all. All right, that will put us at Arena.
All right. First, at the top of my turn, my primed target takes another 1d6
Nice.
damage. 3. They take 3 force damage at the top of my turn. No, sorry, necro damage.
Okay.
And they're still standing, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Brack ran away. Or like ran into the fire.
Wow.
Lost her cover.
You lost your meat shield.
What she will do is she is going to splay her fingers out and just put both of her hands together and like shove into the air. And what you see, and a biotic force once again reaches out from her hands and it heads towards the primed guy.
Ooh.
Oh, that's the wrong dice. I was rolling damage. Sorry. That's a 16 plus.
That'll hit.
Yeah, I have a 6. I mean, my spell attack bonus is 6. Okay, so that hits, and they'll take 1d8 force damage. That's only a 1. 1 force damage. The target is medium or smaller, I assume.
That is correct.
They will be pushed backwards 10 meters, and most importantly, their primed condition will detonate, which means and they were primed as necrotic. Yes, which means they will now take a 1d12 necrotic damage and have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
I love this is so much crunchier than we normally do, but sometimes it's just nice to roll a lot of dice.
Yeah. seven necrotic damage and must succeed on a DC 13.
Holy shit, this is overkill.
Oh wow.
Oh my.
Like he's dead, right?
Oh, he's dead. That was also a failure. So. So you blast with this biotic ball of biotic energy, throw it past Brack's left shoulder. It slams into the scintillating purple field that's kind of still clinging to this guy, and there is a boom as this field detonates. You watch this Turian crumple like he just got hit by a torpedo, get launched backwards, and then you see the arm and the head separate from the body. Ooh. As a bluish purple blood splatters across the guys running down the hallway.
Had he been alive, what would have happened with the Sinfield throw was that he would have become stunned until the end of his next turn.
God damn.
Oh, damn.
That's real solid.
From a cantrip and a first. Nope, from a cantrip and a cantrip. But it was two separate spells, so
yeah. No, it's I have to say I was really impressed with it's a 5th edition hack, but I'm pretty impressed with it from the quality of and thought that they put into this. When you're trying to reskin something like that, it's something else. So
for my movement, I would like to go hide behind something else.
What are you trying to hide behind?
What's in the hallway?
There's these planters and the pools of water kind of in the middle of the area. Why don't you roll me a perception check?
Okay. All right, 19. No, that's 21.
Nice.
You notice something that those Turians initially, one of them shot at Drac. Really, man? Come on, just what?
Let's call him Knackmore.
Knackmore, at you, Knackmore boy, you Krogan boy. He shot at you, Krogan boy. And the other two were firing up and above. And you notice that there is a grating on the ceiling next to one of these broken lighting, and it is starting to. It is about to fall. It has started to move, and there is something crawling out of it.
Fuck.
Ooh.
All right. She will yell, eyes up, and she will go hide behind. She's not going anywhere near the water. If the closest thing to her is Zeta, she will hide behind Zeta.
Zeta's up by Brack now.
Oh, fuck.
So
okay,
you
never
just
mind.
run towards your friends.
No, she's just gonna make herself real small against the wall.
Amazing. All right. And with that, all of you hear the loud clanging crash as this ventilation grill slams into the ground, and you see a way too long arm reach out. It seems to be greenish purple and covered in some sort of fuzzy mold. And pulls itself out of this shaft. This is a quadrupedal creature with a long tail that seems to have bulbous growths running along its spine and two extremely large milky white eyes and a long pointed snoot. It's about 2 meters long. And it drops down pretty much right where Arena was before. And then it's the remaining Turian's turn, since you murdered the other three. And that one is going to just pop a shot off at Drac with a shotgun, because they just rolled right into this. And that will be a 17 to hit.
Ties, meets beats. Yep.
Yes. And If the target, and you become primed with lightning until the end of this creature's next turn. Oh, I just don't have D4s apparently. Cool. Hazards of
Okay,
running.
somebody has to detonate it. You're fine.
And the other thing is then you just hear her shout, we've got another one, in a hinged, like that kind of flanged voice, tinny through the helmet, and she slams her chest, and tech armor kind of projects outwards, this glowing holographic armor, bolstering her immediately. Okay. So and the other two are going to shoot at the thing that just dropped. Two of these bursts hit, and it will take damage. It's 5 and 4. All right. So they seem to be the other two. She shouts this, points, orders that, gives them clearly the gestures in order, and they shoot past you guys. It seems like she's about to go solo on you and let them deal with whatever the fuck that is. All right. That will put us at Brack. You just got shot, brah.
I did get just shot, brah. I do have. Wait, how much damage did I take?
You took you took, I didn't even roll my dice, I'm an idiot. You took fuck ton. That's great. 10 points of piercing damage.
Cool. Okay.
So you do that. Remember that affects shields first.
Oh, okay. Well, I lost my shield in the first salvo. Okay, but it did eat through my temporary hit points. So I have a crazy idea. First thing I need to know, I have an Omni Hammer. That will eat through shield, right?
Can you read it off to me?
Melee weapons don't, like, your shield doesn't block a melee weapon.
Nice. All right, so it bypasses shielding.
I believe. I'll check though. But yeah.
So that's one thing I can do. The other instinct that I have is to pick up the Turian that just shot me, pull her and use her as cover to throw her into her friends.
Great. Roll me an athletics check.
Okay. Let me do that.
Love that.
Ooh. Tell me something. How do renegade points work?
You can use them to do stuff. I think they're basically shit, I don't even remember. I don't remember the full range of what you can do with them. Why are you gonna ask me questions about how to play the game that I suggested we play and then also agreed to run? How are you gonna do something like that, huh? Rude.
I will say, yeah.
Let me look that up real fast.
If they're like luck, I'd like to use them like luck.
I recall that they are more flexible. Using these rules, adds rules. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, we're gonna treat it like luck for right now because I don't have time to look it up in the middle of the stream.
I can do it while you're working. Yeah, I'll look at the
Thank you.
Okay. In that case, I am going to spend the one renegade point I got from last session, or the during the one shot, and I would like to roll with advantage if that's okay.
Yeah, I will totally allow that.
Cool. And that is good, I think, because it's hard to read. Oh, good. It's 14, whereas before I was at 7.
Oh, okay. 14 before. Yeah, that you can grab her.
Okay. Yeah, I am just going to basically, because I have a powerful build, I count as one size larger when determining weight I can push, drag, or lift. And I'm just going to basically move my full speed while carrying her into her companions.
Damn. Okay. They're gonna make a dexterity saving throw to avoid being knocked prone. What is your strength mod?
Strength mod is 3.
Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and say that means that they have to beat an 11. One of them does.
Uh-huh.
And the other fails. So you yeet this woman into one of her compatriots. Smash like, and you just see you throw a Turian at another Turian, as one does.
Classic.
Classic Krogan move. All right. I believe that's your turn.
I will use a bonus action to once again use my. Let me double check when I can do that a number of times. Start your intensity can as a bonus action on your turn. So I will gain another 5 temporary hit points to use my gladiator bonus action.
Yes.
All right, and you can do that how many times? Just
It just says I can do it.
fuck. Okay.
Let me double check to make sure that that's accurate, but I'm gonna just assume it's twice for now.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically like meat shield.
Yeah.
Like literally, it's meat shields.
Yes.
Which I don't know what to do with.
I can use it 3 times. All right.
Okay, so this will be the second time. Got you.
Yep,
All right.
yep.
Blip, you're up.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
So invasion is a concentration spell, but it doesn't say that I can actually move the swarm, which seems weird to me.
It might be one of those ones where you have to hit and maintain it. Let me pull up how this looks. Yeah, I see concentration 1 minute, 20 meters range attack. 2 swarms then spread from the target to as many as 2 other targets.
Or in this case, 3 targets because I'm using an advanced option.
Yeah, target may be a creature.
How do you use an advanced option?
I think you just can.
I can do 1 as a level 4 engineer. I can have I can have multiple regular spells, and I can have 1 advanced one.
Makes
I have
sense. Okay,
the
'cause I didn't see
exact
that, so.
the exact number is I can have 1 advanced power and 5 regular powers.
I'm gonna
I
say
can
that.
mix and match that.
Nice. I'm gonna say the way that's worded, you can just do it. You can spread. You can send
I can spread it
from one target.
Okay, because I was gonna ask essentially like they're gonna need to do another con because technically they haven't moved. I haven't ended the power. But
yeah, I think this would basically I think they need to do another con. That's the way I'm gonna read that.
Okay. Then I'm not gonna drop it. I'm just gonna try to get rid of these guys so we can push past.
Okay. What is the save they need to make?
12.
Fail.
Awesome. All right, that's what I'm talking about. That is going to be 1d8 of psychic damage. Where did my d8 go? 5 points for both of them.
All right. So 5 points for both of them. All right. Okay. That was Blip's turn. Are you doing anything else? Movement or bonus action?
I don't think I have any bonus action. I was just checking that. No. That's all I got.
All right. Zeta. You have just zapped somebody in the face. And then Knackmore threw a dude at another dude. And then a bunch of other awful shit happened.
All right, so I feel like I'm still holding this Turian sort of by the big rim of his armor. So we have 3 Turians present.
There are 3 Turians present. One just got yeeted at another one. The one that got yeeted and the one that got yeeted at are both prone. The third is standing and was shooting past you.
Okay, and this big nasty thing has plonked through the ceiling grate.
Yeah, you can roll me a nature check real fast.
Okay, I'm garbage at that. Why not?
Arena, you can also roll me a nature check. I think Blip and Knackmore are too focused.
I'm wise. This I don't have nature's not a power on here.
What's the
we just do
equivalent
wisdom?
of nature?
Because that's nature.
Intelligence. It's an intelligence.
Oh well,
check.
I can't do that. Nature is wisdom based.
Actually, it might be science.
Oh, science. There we go. Guess what? Guess who did not look at a single sheet before running this iteration?
Hey, I have a 2.
And like a 12.
12 Looks like a big fucking pie jack, but it's moldy.
Ooh.
Don't
Like it
that.
looks like a really big, gross, moldy pie jack.
No, I don't like it.
Cool.
Oh, no.
So I assume we're all connected on radio. So I'm gonna say to everybody via radio, and hey, if you weren't connected to me via radio, you are now. Surprise. Recommend reorientation towards new target. This looks like a greater threat to us, and I will drop the unceremoniously drop the Turian. I draw my little submachine gun, and I am going to rush the big scary boy. But then I would like to break line of sight and duck behind a plant if there's a planter.
Yeah, there's
large enough.
there's those two planters and the pools in the middle of the room, so you could definitely try to break
Great.
line of sight.
And I am attempting to use my bonus action to hide from this thing.
Go ahead and roll me that relevance check.
Great. And we're gonna do stealth. Well, it's a natural 19, and
You feel-
then we're talking about like a 26.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're good. You feel good about yourself.
Cool.
God, I'm so excited. I will let you know. I mean, I shouldn't, but I rolled a nat 20, but that still beats it.
Oh
still beat it.
man. Yeah.
So feel good about yourself. I did the best I could possibly do and still failed.
I feel a warm fuzzy feeling, and that warm and fuzzy feeling is turning into murder. So
Oh, as all of them should.
Welcome
really.
to the crew.
all right, so I need to be within 12 meters.
You've just moved back about half of the way to the big fuzzy pie jack.
Okay, and what are we talking about in terms of distance here?
You moved 20 meters initially, so you're about 10 meters away on the other side of a planter.
Cool, great. And as you know, as soon as I have broken line of sight, I continue to move around the edge of the planter and pop out on the other side of the planter and start taking pot shots.
You basically pop out right next to Arena.
Yeah. Can we say with a 27 that Arena does not notice this and suddenly, hello, it's Geth.
Our passive perception is 14, so.
Great.
We're gonna go ahead and clip that one too.
And I'm gonna roll a ranged attack.
You've
With
got
advantage.
Jeff.
Ooh, it's not good.
Oh no!
With advantage?
Oh, I'm sorry. I do have advantage.
Yeah.
On this other die.
Yeah, it's 5e, baby. We roll unnecessary numbers of dice.
It's still
But
not
it's so
good.
fun.
Oh no!
I'm only looking at a 9 here.
Oh,
total,
no.
including modifier. Oof, bud.
Mother.
Yeah, I think you have to reorient. You slide around the
Yeah.
corner,
Okay,
and
I'm sorry. I have proficiency in this weapon, so I have 2 more. So I have 11.
unfortunately, it is. I think you wing it, but you don't do any real damage.
It's still
You
not
see some,
great.
You see some mold kind of splatter against one of these pillars, that on the planter pillars. I'm just describing this area so badly, and I'm okay with that. Mediocrity is my medium. All right, so
and I radio over to the rest of the crew. This organic species is not in my databases. Can anyone identify?
I'm right next to you, and no.
all right, yeah. When you guys turn around and take a look at it, you can totally roll me a science check.
I get advantage on those.
I already tried. It didn't work. It's like,
Well-
Arena was like, "Why are you talking about
Bad.
that?" I'm like,
I rolled double 4s, but with my
Sorry.
stats, it's a 9.
Looks like a really big pie jack.
Looks like a really big pie jack. Put that in your database.
Large pie jack.
In your database and Ah. No, they don't do. Guests don't do that. They're above such biological
Insults?
insults. Okay, so you may let's see. Fuck, that was you. You did your thing.
that was it for me.
It's my turn. Haha.
Boo.
Arena, what is your armor class?
12. But I have a barrier up.
Nice.
That's probably good
And
for your
I have
personal health
regen
and safety.
points. Yeah. What do we got coming at me?
You watch this thing as some of the you watch some of the wounds from these mass accelerated rounds that earlier the Turians had shot before one of them got yeeted into another one. Had ripped off chunks of the flesh of this large creature as it had reached a hand down, and you see as it raises its hand, you see kind of looks almost like tendrils that don't really look like meat. They look like almost like plant matter filling in these holes, and it is going to swing a long creepy monkey paw right at you for a 23.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, that hits.
And then it's going to do it again for also a 23 because I rolled twice the exact same. Apparently, I got all my bad rolls out of the way early on.
I might die.
That is going to be
Alright, let's
7 points of damage
All right, hold on. So
and 4 points of damage.
So
bludgeoning, if it
my biotic barrier eats 6 of that, and then my shields eat the rest.
Nice. So
Awesome.
a further 5. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. Okay, that's not bad. It's a 15 plus 1, 16.
All right. You notice that your shields crackle as this thing hits you with its like giant gross monkey paws, and there seems to be some sort of sludge that it's exuding, or like on closer inspection, like you can kind of see it crackle and fizzle and smoke on your as it rips through your barriers, and then impact crackles on your shields. It looks looks organic. Looks very organic.
I still have one more barrier tick before it goes down, so the barrier is still up.
Oh, the barrier's still up. Okay, your shields went down, but your barrier stayed up. Is that? Got you. Yeah. So yeah, you watch as it's uncomfortably close to your skin. But all right, that was its turn. It's not doing anything else just yet. And that will put us at guillotine.
All right. Guillotine is in the hallway still, I believe, with any remaining oncoming Talon members. How many are still up?
1 is standing, 2 are prone.
Oh, prone, you say?
That's ominous.
Well, it does give me advantage, doesn't it?
For attack rolls,
Yeah.
ranged
Melee.
attacks, for melee attack rolls.
Oh,
it
not for
does.
ranged.
Range is usually disadvantage if they're prone. I believe.
Well, then I'm going to shoot the non-prone one. I'm so used to playing
At least in 5e. I mean,
I'm used to playing a melee character most of the time, so
yeah. Then yeah.
I'll shoot the one that's still standing. Guillotine's gonna basically do some cover fire so we can deal with the big piejack. That's gonna be a nat 20, baby.
What?
Oh, so
Yeah!
double that damage
Little,
die.
little heart on my
Oh.
lovely Ace Pride dice. 2d8. That's not a d8. That's my. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. It's hiding next to my d4, so it just looked like a mega d4. Not a d8. It's a d10.
Nice.
All right.
Commence the murder.
Murder.
Okay.
Don't we already have dead thingies?
Rupert
around?
and Murderock.
16 points of damage.
God damn, you eviscerate this. Yeah, this
Wild.
Turian's just kind of like, ah! as Krogan throws his boss at another dude, and then he's just standing there and he just gets full on fucking oh shit, what's his name? What's the poor little bastard's name from Mass Effect 1? Oh, he gets RoboCopped like Jenkins.
Oh no.
Bye, Jenkins.
Bye, Jenkins.
Jenkins. The most annoying thing to me is when you were doing like playthroughs at the highest tier and you're just like, yeah, Jenkins like a level 60 NPC and he still gets murked.
Yep.
Can't save Jenkins.
Got him.
All right. Okay, that was Guillotine. Arena. This thing just attacked you. It is
Yes, I would-
gross and it is way larger than you are
Just
comfortable with.
gross.
How close is it to me, distance-wise?
It's right up on you.
All
It
right,
is
so
0
no-
meters away.
No range. All right. Well, for starters, she will hit it with a biotic punch. So
Fuck yeah.
her fist glows with. Let's go with the red. This red, because it's bludgeoning. There's red energy as you can't tell, but the mass of her fist is increasing. And I have to make a melee spell attack. Ooh, that's a 17 plus 6.
Okay,
I think that hits.
23 will hit. Yes.
1d8 plus 2, but bludgeoning damage. It's not a lot, but that's a max damage for 10. But the main thing is, because I have an active barrier, I regain my barrier ticks and reset the duration of my barrier for a whole minute.
Very nice. All right.
And I don't want to be up in it, but if I try to run away, it's gonna hit me again. Shit. Shit. I guess I'm stuck.
Is that the tactical assessment?
Shit. Yeah.
Veteran soldier, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, of course, the giant thing comes and sits on top of your squishy ass wizard adept.
Life just be like that sometimes. All right. That will put us at the mercs. The two of them are going to stand up. One of them is going to the shotgunner is going to shoot at Neckmore. Brack.
Oh, actually, DM, I forgot to say one thing. So when I killed my last person, my dark channel did move. If there was a hostile within 10 meters, it moved to them.
I will allow it. Which one are you moving it to?
One of the prone ones.
There's two of them. Well, those are the only ones that were available at the time.
Yeah.
Do you roll it? Put it on the one with the tech armor or the one without the tech armor?
The one with the tech armor, because it's a biotic field, and I don't know, it seems like a fun thing to do.
Put it on, boss lady. Gotcha.
So they now, at the start of my turn, they took 4 necrotic damage, and they are primed necrotic.
Good to know. All right. Primed necrotic. Got you. All right. Well, she's gonna shoot at Drac. Brack. Fuck me, right? I don't even know how, guys.
I should have rolled concentration. That might not have happened.
We're gonna turn it into a drinking game next week.
You guys
Rolled a
better
19.
be. I don't know if that's safe.
Or alternative idea. Zach, how do you feel about playing a Dracula? That would solve it also.
I think so. I think that would be great. I'm game for this. I'm here for this idea.
Why do I hang out with you guys?
Because you love us.
Exactly.
Vampire Krogan.
Your Honor, irrelevant
Sounds horrible.
evidence.
Sounds
sounds like
horrible.
the worst. That legit sounds like a fucking terrifying proposition.
I'm down.
Can you just imagine swooping, like whispering sweet nothings to you from your balcony? Hello there.
There's just something about this foreign count.
He's very foreign.
He's introduce you. Your neck.
I bet Lucy Westenra would be into that shit.
Let me just tell you.
Well, Lucy was the
thick
original
boy.
freak.
Dude, yeah, she'd be like, he's a thick boy.
Transylvania is a huge improvement on Tachanka. Let me just tell you right now.
I feel like we've just we're literally coming up with something that would be a movie in the Mass Effect universe.
Yeah, it would be.
Up there with the Hanar James Bond videos.
Wait, just
Blasto?
guys,
Blasto!
I'm sorry. I just had the vision of like Case 2, just like addressing a sparkly Krogan. Just be like, say what I am. Well, you're sparkly. Your skin can withstand extreme pressures and temperatures. You regrow lost limbs. Say it. Say what I am. You're a Krogan vampire.
I really wish we lived in the same place so we could make these short films.
Oh God.
Okay. I'm crying.
Yeah. Now we
Good
just
night, everybody.
now we just need a bunch of Turian werewolves, and then we've got Team Krogan versus Team Turian.
Oh my god. Darius. Team
Stay
Darius.
tuned because that's the next game.
Team Darius versus Team Rex. Team Rex is Krogan vampires. Team Darius is werewolf Turians. Okay.
I'm staring into the abyss now.
Yeah.
I hate how much
We've
I
done
love
good
this.
work here tonight.
What's your AC? I'm trying to murder you.
We solved a mystery. It wasn't a mystery that anybody needed solving, but we did it.
Oh my god.
What happens when you cross the streams in fandom? You just found out.
Yeah, we were like making jokes about crossing the stream, and now we just ended up with Vampire Krogan on May the 4th. All right, cool.
AU,
That's-
baby, AU.
I love the AU life.
I hate that I would totally read that. All right, moving on.
That on my notes.
I bet someone's written a fic of that. I will find it, and if I do, I will post it in the Discord.
Please
Thank you.
do, because I whatever.
I
We're not
promise
going to get
somebody
into
has.
my Dracula Krogan. Really?
I don't know, man.
Jacob,
Fandom is wild.
Jacob Shepard. Sorry, go ahead.
I hate this. I hate this. I just know that I hate it.
I can't walk in the light anymore. Headbutts.
Jack killed us. Yay!
Can you
We're
please,
done.
please shoot me? Put
What's your AC? What's your AC, Zach?
17. Put me out of my misery.
Yes, you get hit. It
Deliver
detonates.
us.
Bad things happen. I'm coming up
You
with bullshit on the
detonated?
fly.
What did you get hit
Lightning, baby.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
That's gonna be 7 plus 11, and then 17 points of damage.
Okay. Good to
Well-
know.
When lightning detonates, every creature within a 4-meter radius suffers 3d4 lightning damage.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
So
I missed a dice.
oh
Am
no.
I in
20
range?
points of lightning damage.
14.
20. Wait, I said 17 before, right?
Yeah.
It's 20. I missed a d4.
Okay.
Do the bad guys also take it? Because they're
Yeah, that was 17 total, including the shotgun blast. The bad guys will also fucking take it. God damn it! All right, why are you guys like this? So that's gonna be
out the rules, y'all.
still.
Sorry, did we take damage? I was looking at Vampire Krogan.
You're not within. You're not within.
You're out of range. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Am I in range?
No, you're good.
Okay.
All right.
You're not
Okay.
in range,
Distance
but
stuff.
you are in hell with the rest of us.
I am here.
Oh my god. Okay, fuckers. We've gotten to that point in the night.
That's what you
Yeah.
want
So.
your DM to tell you. Okay, fucker.
Yeah, that's how you know you're playing in one of my games. And so yeah, you once again you hear this this tin canned Turian just say, fall back. I don't know. We've got outside forces, and I'm talking a Brooklyn accent now. And she stumbles backwards after having doing that. You can take an attack of opportunity, Brack.
I
And
do
the
it.
other two are gonna fuck off.
I do it with advantage actually.
Oh,
So
gross.
because
Krogan. Because you're a Krogan vampire.
Krogan vamp. Oh no, because I used my gladiator feature.
You're a Krogan gladiator vampire.
So
The story is coming together.
out swings the Omni Hammer for I believe the total is let me double check. It is 16 to hit.
16 to hit.
Yeah.
16 will hit. That on money.
Okay. She takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage as she tries to fall back.
All right. That sucks. Her kinetic shields go down. Her tech armor is staying up.
Shields ignored, right?
Shields are ignored by
Oh yeah, so it
damage.
doesn't deal any damage to shields. It just goes
It's
straight
melee.
to her. So that means that she is taking her tech armor is still up. And but it looks like it's barely staying up.
Okay.
The tech armor for the tech armor is tied to temp HP. It works similar to yours actually.
Cool.
All right. And they are fucking off back down the hallway from whence they came, leaving you to deal with a giant monkey monster. Space monkeys.
Hello.
Okay.
And also the giant moldy pie jack.
Yeah.
Wait, is that not the same thing?
I called you guys space monkeys.
It's kind of earned at this
We're not
point.
going to deny it.
If the shoe fits, wear it.
All right.
We
So
would be
what are you
fools to
guys doing?
contradict you.
The only thing you hear is GM face. The only thing you hear is she runs back and she just yells back at Brack, "Don't use fire," and turns the corner and they are fucking gone.
Ooh, okay. It's Brack's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Brack
I hate it when they get away.
and turns, sees, ooh, new opportunity, and begins. I am going to. How far away is this creature?
You're killing me, Zach. It's pretty much the exact distance from where you started, so it is 20 meters away from you,
Okay.
over a planter.
Okay, I am going to. I'm going to dash. So I am going to close my full distance, about 20 meters.
You run,
times-
you mantle.
Yeah.
It's that awkward Krogan mantling animation.
And just kind of like rushing forward, and then I am going to let me see, I believe my class feature means that I get to use adrenaline rush. So as I am sprinting forward, I press a button on my suit which injects a shot of adrenaline, pushing myself past my normal limits. I get to take an additional action. So I am going to.
God damn.
Yeah, I am going to attack this thing with my I believe it's the katana, the shotgun.
M27, or that's the scimitar. You have the scimitar or katana?
I think it's the M8 katana.
M8 katana. All right.
Yes.
Shoot your shot, buddy-o.
Oh, pardon me, M23 katana.
Yeah, I was gonna say we picked up an M23 katana. That's probably what you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, got that
yeah.
sexy shotgun swag.
I don't think that this is gonna hit. This is an 11.
So you shoot it and it I think you take a chunk off, but it doesn't really look like it does much. You actually hit it.
Mm-hmm.
But in this situation, it's more of a flesh wound, except it's not really, it's more spongy than fleshy.
And I think you guys just hear exhaling through like kind of like the vents in the suit. And that's it for me.
All right, Blip, you're up. You are now surrounded by nothing but dead bodies and yeah.
That's the way I like it. I turn my focus to the massive mutant Pyjack now that the other ones are falling back. I whistle to get Guillotine's attention, just so that he knows to come on, to give up the chase and stick with us, not go any further until we can scout out. And what I'm gonna do, on that same like shrill little whistle, I summon another drone. Yes, I can do that.
Wait, what?
It's drones all the way down, baby.
Always drones.
So the thing is, I have a companion drone that is always one of the following of the many drones that there actually are in this hack. But what I can also do, I can spend a tech point, which I could use to, that's what I use to cast spells, just in case anyone is curious. And I can summon each time a different drone. I have so many. It's why I have so much scrap around me. It actually turns into drones. They're just dismantled. And I summon a rocket drone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
you
look on
do.
David's face right there.
Just
Oh,
it's like
David
this.
can't react to anything. It's great.
It's like the I'm forgetting it, but it's the whistle that one character makes in like Guardians of the Galaxy. That's all that's in my head when summoning
Oh,
the
Yondu.
weapon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yondu.
Yeah, we've got ourselves a rocket drone. It goes on my turn. It's unhackable or it is hackable, but they would need to basically hack my intelligence. So it's going to make a distortion rocket attack.
What does a
Creature.
distortion rocket do?
The ranged weapon attack, +2 to hit, hits one target, and it hits for 2d8 thunder damage.
Okay, 2d8 thunder damage.
Yeah.
Love it. Make that attack roll.
19 on the dice, so
That is.
21.
I'm gonna let you know you hit the big multi monkey.
Oh, good. Great. Like hitting the outside of a bar.
Yeah, it's a freakishly large. Like it's got gangly long limbs, which is kind of upsetting.
Yeah.
But
That is going to be 10 points of damage.
all right, 10 points of damage. It looks extremely injured. Extremely injured as you blow off one of its arms. The impact of this rocket explodes, and it doesn't so much bleed or tear as it seems to just kind of it's the type of a ductile fracture. And that's when you stretch plastic so far
Oh,
that
God.
it snaps. It's
Oof.
that kind of break.
Oh, man. It's like moldy mozzarella cheese sticks.
Yeah, honestly, a great description. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for that for my brain.
Ew.
Yeah, that's great.
Ooh.
I bring you nothing but the most glorious trash. All right, that will put us at Zeta.
All right. I want to try to bring this thing home. I will. I think. So I'm in the. I'm behind the planter. I would like to basically just pull the same maneuver. I want to duck down, hide, reposition, and fire.
Nice. I'll allow bonus action hide.
Yes, so bonus action hide.
All right.
So I'm gonna roll for stealth. And we're looking at a 22.
22 will definitely hit.
Great.
And don't forget your sneak attack.
And then I will roll for attack with advantage. Ooh, that's gonna be a natural 20.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. Cool. It has been a long time since I have rolled a crit in the 5Es.
And
All right.
that's with
Feels
sneak
good.
attack too, which means that you're rolling your regular damage dice
Cool.
and your
Okay.
sneak attack dice, and doubling all of it.
So I've got 2d4 plus. I actually have 2d6 for sneak attack.
Ooh.
And
So you're rolling 4d8 and 4d6.
Oh.
wait,
4d4, right? Or 2d4?
I think I'm
Wait.
rolling 44
What are you shooting with?
with the with my
Oh, I said, yeah, sorry. I doubled the 4s. Oh, yeah, 4d4 and 4d6.
Okay. I don't have enough dice for this outright.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Cool. Okay,
This makes me miss
so
being a rogue.
6 plus
Soon.
another 6. We're at 12 plus another 6. 18 plus 1, 19 damage.
So
Wow.
how do you annihilate this creature?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think we probably sort of get this. Arena, have you moved?
I wasn't able to.
So we kind of get this from your perspective. Like you glance to your side and Zeta is just gone. And then you hear submachine gun firing from like across the causeway in the planters on the other side, and you just see Zeta like whoop burst out of the trees, just pump this thing full of Mass Effect propelled slugs.
Nice.
And like I want to just blow it up. Like
Oh.
like I got this submachine gun going, and I'm just trying to essentially wipe the majority of this thing off the face of the station.
You're the Terminator now.
Yeah, I think you it's basically like you dump an entire mag into it in one go, and just like you come in from the angle and you're just like annihilating its head, and eventually you see that this long snout drop and hit the floor. Bits of moldy flesh sponge is kind of flying everywhere under this barrage, and there's just a soft wet thump and a splatter as it falls into the water, and Arena is definitely covered in gross mold water.
And Zeta steps out from behind the planter. You know, you can see the thermal clip on this SMG glowing. Turns to all of you and says, "We've reached consensus. This target has been neutralized."
Yep.
And I think there's just like the visor or the lenses, just you see these two hands just wipe them off of the helmet.
Looks totally clean in the back because she just sent out all of her drones and is just like, nice.
All right. I think that is where we are gonna call it for the evening. Moldy mozzarella giant space monkey dead in the water, Arena covered in sloppy moldy water, Zeta with a smoking gun and a glowing thermal clip, and Nakmor Brack doing his best windshield wiper. When we just see Blip just with two drones. There's more. All right, folks, let's do a quick round of acknowledgements and shout outs. I'd just like to thank Kevin McLeod of Incompetech for the music that we've been using on this stream, and also the folks at n7world.com who put what is presumably a lot of time and effort into this hack. It's really nice, and it looks real pretty, and you should check it out if you like. I honestly don't know of like a dedicated Mass Effect system outside of this right now, and it whirls pretty well, especially if you're familiar with 5e. Yeah. And you don't feel like learning, other systems that are suited to sci-fi. But yeah, shouts, just shouts. Screaming. What screaming do you guys have?
Yelling!
Let's do reverse order. Marcy.
Hey. Not too many shout outs tonight, but do tune in again next week, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. I know we've been on Saturdays for the past few months, but we are coming back to Tuesdays. In the future, there might be a couple of fun Saturday one-shots, especially over the summer, so, just keep your eyes and ears open, and you'll just have double the flights of fandom on your weeks, so what could be better than that? And if you're not sick of both myself, Zach, and Hopper, we will be back on Sunday for our Invisible Sun stream, The Hole in the World, at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We are still in the midst of our interlude game, The War Report, and things are getting fucking gnarly. So tune in if you have the time.
Pooja.
Hello. I'm dancing to the music because it's fun. But I'm Pooja. You can find me on Twitter at Pooja and as Poojabarwaki on Instagram and on Twitch. And the biggest thing that's happening is, for me, besides this wonderful game in the month of May, is that this Thursday, I am going to be a part of a brand new long-term campaign in the Sentinels of the Multiverse system, where, yes, we are all playing superheroes, and I haven't done that in a while. Well, I mean, besides the teenage superhero I played on a charity stream over the weekend, I haven't done it in a while. So I'm very excited. So please come, if you have the time, see us on Wandering DM's channel at 8 Eastern on Thursday. And if not, I will be here. I play a very different character than normal. I am not playing a Shimbo.
Are you sure?
Yeah. She's very powerful, but she's very scared of her own powers.
But she has the potential to become a Shimbo.
Yeah, that all I heard was proto Shimbo.
She's too smart to be a Shimbo. Like she's an actual job.
We're just rooting for you.
I know. Y'all, I mean, listen, the only reason I went with not a Shimbo is because it's a long-term campaign. And I was like, okay, fine, then I should actually try for character growth. Because I love my Shimbos. But Ahisha, she ain't growing anytime soon.
Hey, you don't know
Well,
that.
she keeps baking. She might grow out a little bit, but
Yeah.
she for sure shit about to grow outwards.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll work on it.
Yes, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out our Star Wars games that are on our YouTube channel. And if you are watching on YouTube, thanks for joining us. But that's all for me. I'll see you next week.
David.
Thanks again for joining us, everybody. Once again, I've been David. You can check out the games that I design over at dbb-8.itch.io, where you can get some fun free RPGs for various exciting things. You can also check out my Instagram and Twitter. I am at dbrunelbrutman. And other than that, seconding everybody's Manapot plugs, check out our stuff on YouTube. We got some good recordings of stuff that everybody on this stream has played in. Some stuff that I've run, some stuff that I have been in as a player. And tune in next week where I will be right back here.
And Zach.
Hey guys, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram. The former is much more interesting than the latter right now. At Great Zamino, as per usual. You can find me anywhere on the internet there. Big shout outs to all the folks that I've been watching in chat here. So thank you in particular for our comrade in arms, Whitland Timbers. Otherwise, no, aka Bill, who's salt of the earth and a part of the Hole in the World. Not only that, thank you to, I believe, a couple newcomers, Shadowy Sticks, Party Wipe Games. I see you guys. Christian Sick, CIQ. So guys, thanks so much for joining us. Big shout out also to Anthony from Cypher Unlimited that showed up a little bit earlier in the stream. Other than that, for shout outs, more of the same for YouTube. We are actually debuting a couple of Flights of Fandom Flights episodes this week, next week, namely for Back Alley Charmers. The very first Desolation Squad episode is live as of yesterday. So if you want to see where all the madness began, please check that out. And then we have only a few of these left to debut, and then we'll almost all be caught up. And you guys can check out the wealth of Flights of Fandom stuff there is. It's going to be amazing.
And I will say, as a bonus, if you watch the Desolation Squad one-shot, you can come next week and tell us everything we've done wrong.
Yes, please do.
No, God.
For the love of
No.
God, help us.
Continuity.
Otherwise,
or-
we're going to have to go do
not.
like a whole Krogan Tachanka Twilight thing, and it's going to be...
It's just like a pilot. It's just like a pilot on any television show, and all of a sudden you come back to the second and third episode, and everything is different. And why is there this new person that's somehow
Right, and they replaced one of the characters, and nobody's saying anything about it.
If somebody donates like, I don't know, $200 to Planned Parenthood and sends me the receipts, I'll run that game. I'll run Twilight Mass Effect.
Can we do it as a fundraiser for, like,
Oh,
I don't
God.
know, oxygen for India, since that's the thing that's
Yes.
Also dope, yeah. I'll do that.
I was gonna.
Marcy's the look on Marcy's face.
Yeah, I'll do it.
She will.
Bill just said, I can't believe they replaced Zach with Bill in episode 2.
All right, folks. I have been and regrettably will continue to be Hopper, your GM or Shepard, for this flight. And I guess I just echoing other people. Check out the other amazing shows here on this network. You should definitely check out the Hearthward Bound series, which features several players here and was set in my homebrew world, which a certain person in our Twitch chat definitely ran so very well. Overall, may the 4th be with you. We ran Mass Effect on this day. Get some. And be well, be safe, treat each other well.
May the 4th be with you.
Oh my god.
So say we all.
So say
I'm
we
having
all.
an aneurysm.
Night, guys.
Good night.